Wines of distinction are made by Cronier Wines and distributed to connoisseurs worldwide. In 1698, the two Cronier brothers arrived at the Cape of Good Hope on the ship Bergen. Shortly after their arrival, they were granted ownership of the farms Wellington and Champagne in the Cape Winelands. In this tradition, Cronier Wines brings you a pledge of quality and the art of winemaking in every bottle. We capture the character and vibrance of the Cape Winelands, steeped in history and bearing the rich legacy of cultivation of world-class wines.
Our white and red grape varietals come mostly from vineyards in the Paardeberg region and start to ripen towards the end of January, when the harvest begins in all earnest. Today, grapes are machine harvested by softly beating the vines to release the bunches and the berries into the bins on the harvester, from where it is poured into larger bins for transport to the cellar. The bins which carry the grapes are emptied into an open container. The bunches and berries are pushed by a mechanical worm into the destemmer. Here the berries and juice are separated from the stems, which will exit the cellar on a conveyor belt. In the case of red wines, the skins and the juice is pumped into tanks where fermentation will start with the skins present to extract color into the wine. The berries and juice of the white grapes are pumped into separation tanks where the clear juice will free flow by gravitation into fermentation tanks.
Fermentation temperature is carefully controlled and maintained by running cold water down the outside of the fermentation tanks.
Once the red wine has completed fermentation, it is transferred to oak barrels for maturation.
Strict controls are maintained throughout the winemaking process, and regular testing is done by a modern and internationally accredited laboratory where trained specialist staff test the alcohol levels, acidity and other parameters of the wine. The wine is bottled in our modern bottling plant to strict international specifications. This is also controlled by government inspectors to ensure the highest quality of products.
Only new bottles are used, and this process includes washing, checking with ultraviolet light probes and sterilization of bottles where it is filled.
Filling levels and fully inserted corks are checked 100% by ultraviolet light sensors and are also regularly controlled by the quality assurance staff.
Capsules are fitted to the red wine bottles before it moves to the labeling and packaging machines. Here, the machine adheres labels to the bottles. The correct label detail is strictly controlled by government inspectors, and the exact number of seals as certified is issued for every bottling run. The cartons are folded by this machine and bottles are packed mechanically in the carton boxes. The bottling of white wines follow the same procedure as with the reds, and with this machine screw caps are fitted. After packing, the carton boxes are palletized and wrapped for storage and shipping to customers across the globe.